Hello everyone, I welcome everyone to this new video. Today we are going to talk about two important things. Okay, number one is what should be our last 5-day plan for Combined 3 examination, which is supposed to be held on 18th of May. Okay, and the second thing we are going to talk about is what should be the correct number of attempt, or what could be the cutoff. Okay, so first we will talk about what should be your last 5-day plan. Okay, so see, to do good, to excel in any examination, the main thing that matters is revision. Okay, revision is the game changer here. So if you revise well, or who will revise well, he will he will be able to produce more in the examination. Okay, now what to revise, what to revise. Okay, as the name suggests, only revise is nothing but to read the same thing that you have already studied. Okay, so no new source material, PDF, etc. Okay, so no nothing at this point of time. You just have 5 days. Okay, so in this very limited time, you can't afford to read any new source or anything. You cannot complete that. So best thing you can do is you just revise the things that you have already studied. Revise it multiple times. Okay, there is no guarantee that the new material you will read, the question will be asked from that portion. But if you feel confident enough to the material that you have already studied, then you will feel more confident. Okay, so the first thing you should do is revision. Okay, revision. Second thing you can do is practice some questions related to English, reasoning and maths. Okay, now I will discuss point wise. Okay, like in the syllabus. So in the syllabus, understand the exam pattern. Exam is of 100 marks, right? So within this 100 mark, the time you have is 90 minutes. So 100 marks equal to 90 minutes. So basically you are getting 50 seconds for one question, and the rest of the time is for just for backup. Okay, so you assume that you have 50 seconds for one question. Okay, now in this 90 minutes of time you have to solve 100 questions. Okay, now what are the low hanging fruits? Low hanging fruits. First of all, you should go for the low hanging fruits. Okay, see, in this examination everybody will be doing good. Okay, now who then, if everybody will do good, then who will be selected? Obviously the selection will be the selected candidates will be those who can solve the unexpected questions. For example, English everyone will do. Okay, mathematics everyone will do, reasoning part everyone will do. Okay, so the candidates who will be able to solve this number 2, number 3, number 4 portion, he or she will be selected least. Okay, now see, if you fail to solve these low hanging fruits, for example English, reasoning, maths, then you are already out of the list. So first you should do is go for low hanging fruit. After that you should go for the tough questions. Now, from where to study, what to study, okay? See, I already discussed discussed so many topics. Okay, now I'll tell you one by one. Like for example, English. Okay, for English, what you should do, you go to my previous year question analysis video. There you will find what are the different types of questions they have asked from English portion. For example, there is a question from article. Okay, there is a question from preposition. So these types of questions are there. So you practice 50 to 100 questions related to English. Okay, English PYQ you can say. From internet you will find, in the just Google it, you will find a lot number of questions. So English you will do from the internet. Okay, from the, or the, if you have any book you can go for that. Next, general English, general knowledge with special reference to Tripura and northeastern states. For this I have covered in my videos. Okay, extensively I have covered this. Only general knowledge with reference to Tripura section I have not covered. Northeast section I have covered in my videos. You can see the videos, and already if you have seen the videos, you have made your notes, then just read the notes, no need to see videos. Okay, just read the notes multiple times. Okay, for Tripura, read that book, a study guide Tripura by Dilip Kumar Roy. Okay, now this is done. Next, number 3, current affairs of local, national and international importance. So I have published the videos related to this complete local, national and international importance. So complete 15 mark you will find in my videos. So if you have seen the videos, you have make your own notes, then just read the notes, revise the notes, no need to see more videos. Okay, and those who have not seen the videos, you just see the videos multiple times, because you don't have time to make notes. So just listen the videos in the loop. Okay, next, then Constitution of India with special reference to Panchayat Raj, urban and local bodies. I have covered this portion also completely in my videos. So those who have seen the videos, make your own notes, just read the notes multiple times. And those who have not seen the videos, you just listen, you just see the videos multiple times. Okay, next, simple arithmetic and mental ability. I didn't complete for this you should refer any standard book and practice TPSC related exam previous year questions. Okay, this will suffice your preparation. So these were the different topics and from where you should cover. Remember one thing, revision is the key. If you revise well, then you will obviously do good in the exam, definitely. If you have not revised, if you have just read everything just once, then it will not work out. Okay, so the key is revision. Just revise multiple times, that's it. Okay, so this was all for how to, what should be the last 5-day plan for combined 3. So this is the plan, only revision. Okay, next, what should be the expected cutoff? Okay, now everyone should know one thing. What is cutoff? Cutoff is nothing but the average marks everyone have scored. Okay, for example, in the examination there is 10 post and the candidate, total number of candidate they will select is 30. 3:2 number of posts, that is 30. So the top 30 people, okay, will be selected for the next paper. So now in this examination, what should be the cutoff? What will be the cutoff? Now this cutoff no one can predict, even God. Okay, no one can predict, because cutoff, there are many factors many factors which decide cutoff. You need to understand this. Now what are those factors? Factors like difficulty level of the paper, okay. Number 2, number of posts, okay. Number of candidate appeared in the examination, and etc, etc, etc. So these are the main factors that play a very important role in cutoff, okay. So before exam you never know, you don't know the difficulty level of the paper. At the same time you know the number of posts. So in this case, this time for combined 3, number of posts is very less compared to the combined 1 and combined 2, okay. Now number of candidates appear in the examination. See, number of candidates have appeared for combined 1, 2 will be same, more or less same number of students will be appearing for combined 3. Only those who have cleared, they will not appear for this, okay. Rest total number of students almost will be same. So this time post is less but candidate is more, so obviously cutoff will be high compared to previous year, and also difficulty level. But still cutoff cannot be declared, cannot be said before exam, but still we have to guess a number, like what should be the right number of attempt that we should attempt in the examination. Because if we cannot predict that, if we just attempt 100% questions, and if we and our accuracy is less, then we will be out of the list. So we have to guess, we have to make an idea of the paper, and we should attempt at a certain level, okay. Now how you will find the what will be the cutoff, or what is the right number of question you should attempt? Right number of attempt. So see, if in the examination you feel the question paper is tough, then it is tough for everyone. You assume that if you feel the paper is tough, then it is tough for everyone. And if you feel the paper is easy for you, then the paper is easy for all, okay. So now you will decide. See what is the difficulty level of the paper. So if the difficulty level of the paper is easy, moderate and tough, so according to these 3 parameters you will make an idea of the cutoff. For example, in the previous combined 1 and 2, the cutoff were like this. For unreserved categories it was 45%, for SC categories it was 40%, for ST categories it was 35%. These are all approx, okay, not approx, these are just 45 point something, 40 point something, so I am just made it round figure, okay. So see, in the 100% paper, your candidate, those who have your, if they have correct got the 45% mark, they got selected. So now obviously this time number of post is less, okay. So definitely cutoff will be higher, but how much? That how much will decide by the difficulty level of the paper, okay. So based on the difficulty level of the paper, then you will decide, okay. In my opinion, what should be the right attempt? In my opinion, the right attempt would be, if you attempt, right attempt would be 80 to 90 with a 90% accuracy, okay. If you find the paper very difficult, very difficult, then you should attempt 75 to 80. Okay, otherwise for moderate and easy number you should attempt 80 to 90 questions. Okay, and for difficult, very difficult question, you should attempt 70 to 80 questions. Okay, so total number, so use your wisdom in the examination and you decide what should be right attempt for you. Okay, so that was all for the video. So all the best everyone, prepare well, um, all the very best everyone. Okay, and revise. Okay, last thing, revise multiple times. Okay, thank you everyone.